This is Stevo with Greet My Part. We're here with the legendary DJ Burnwood. How are you, sir?
What's up, man? You doing good?
I'm good, I'm good. What would you say was the project that I guess kind of put you out there? I know you probably been making your name in Atlanta for a while, but what was that project to say, oh, Burnwood is that guy?
It was probably Chicken Talk, you know what I'm saying, for Gucci, you know what I'm saying, shout out to Gucci. But yeah, when we did that, that was like the first like real like artist driven, just like almost album that I did, you know what I'm saying, that I helped put together. And just kind of like watch that like rekindle his career and everything. Like I was like, all right, I might could do this, you know.
And how does that whole process go when it comes to coming to working with the artist, whether it be hosting the project, whether it be doing placements as far as production goes? How do you choose what you want to do? What's your involvement? How do you go about that?
Sometimes I find artists, like I found Gucci, he did the Black Tea remix.
Classic.
Yeah, and I met him like before Icy came out, and actually when I met him, it was like the first time he had played Icy for anybody. But we didn't even do the tape till like 2 years after that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like a year or 2 years after that. So it's just a lot of his timing. Some of it's like I'll reach out to somebody through the internet or something like that, or we might do a showcase together, or we might do a show together, anything like that. So it's different kind of ways we link up. And now that I'm doing production, you know, like with the Gucci tape, I was just picking like, all right, these are the right songs, this is the right order, this is the right, I even took the photo for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this, you know, just trying to get the packaging together, like really like executive producing. And now, like, you know, we'll do the beats and stuff like that, like the S.O. Jones or Scotty, you know what I'm saying? Like we'll do all the beats and try to plug you in our network as well.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed, I don't know if you can say lately, but because you go all the way back to Gucci, man, but it seems like you're turning to A&R kind of. I mean, as far as I know, it seems like you first got Scotty started. When I first found out Yellow Wolf, I found out you all's project. So how do you go about when it comes to new artists? What makes you, are you believe in them? ASAP, when you hear their music, you're like, I gotta work with them? Or how do you go about that process when it comes to work with new acts and being a part of their project?
Certain acts, it's more I'll buy into them as a person more so than the music, you know what I'm saying? Because like Yellow Wolf, a lot of the stuff he had out was dope, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like, all right, they're not gonna accept this as this, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, it just put him in that right frame to where everybody will enjoy him as much as I enjoy him, you know what I'm saying? Because I can enjoy something that's rough. Like, you don't have to tell me, yo man, the song's not mixed. Sorry, I don't know, the song's not mixed.
It's good.
Like if I hear it, you know what I'm saying? I'll know, all right, you gotta get it mixed or whatever. But you know, it's just finding that spark or that little piece that makes me want to listen to him. I'm like, if it intrigues me and makes me want to listen to it, other people will probably want to. And, you know, I just try to get it on the ground floor and build from there.
Now, I know that everybody sees you on Twitter, and I know you have this, excuse me if I get it wrong, but the cowbell game with you, Cardo. Who else is it? Is it just you and Cardo?
Yeah, me, Cardo, you know what I'm saying? Sledge Rose, part of it, you know what I'm saying?
How did that come about, man? Just everybody hearing each other's sounds and be like, you know what? We kind of running this cowbell.
Man, yeah, me and Cardo have been cool for a minute now, you know what I'm saying? We've been cool for a minute, so really a lot of it was just linking up and kind of being like, wow, we kind of got like, not really similar sounds, but you can definitely tell like the foundation of our sound.
Yeah, it's different, but that cowbell is definitely unique, so
yeah, you know,
can tell.
Definitely, it's like, and to me, like, definitely the both of us, like the cowbell is more emblematic of just that old southern, funky, you know what I'm saying, type of music, you know what I'm saying, just real soulful, you know, with a little bit of G-funk in there and different stuff, so. We got a lot of the same foundation, so we linked up and we're like, yo, why don't we go and do a project? So we dropped the Sippin' record with Indeed and LES, and then probably later next year we're going to drop the album. So it's cool. So a couple of records been getting out in different spots. Like we got a record on Scotty's new album together that we did together. That was originally for the Cowbell Gang. So it's really just vibing and trying to come up with as good as music as possible to build it.
So what's next for Burnwood, man? What else do you have coming up? Is it more projects? Is it solo stuff? You gonna instrumental tape? Whatever Burnwood has going on, what's next for you?
Definitely. I'm doing another instrumental mixtape. You know what I'm saying? Following up the Ashtray, that did real well for us. You know what I'm saying? So we're doing another one of those. We're finishing up Scotty's new album. That's coming out pretty soon too. That'll be out in like January. Okay. Working on Ritz's new album. He just out with Strange.
Can't wait.
So we're working with him. Working with Snow on the Bluff. We're finishing up the soundtrack for that and doing a couple. You know, working on their new project too. What else we're working on, man? Just a bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Really a lot of full projects and just trying to spread the brand.
All right. For people who don't know, what was your exact involvement in Snow on the Bluff?
I did the soundtrack for it. Okay. I did the soundtrack. Like I met the guys real early. Ricky had met Chris, one of the producers for the film, pretty early on, and he was like, "Yo, we're thinking about doing a mixtape," and that kind of led into us doing the actual soundtrack for the film, and we're actually working on the soundtrack for that.
Yeah, every time somebody finds out you did it, they're always amazed. Like, well, Burnwood did that? Yeah, so that was a good look.
Yeah, man, it's fun, man. I like doing stuff like that, you know, because then you can just vibe out. Like me and Ricky just sat there and watched the movie.
Yeah.
And he just came with the riff, and then we just started going from there. You know, like just being able to create art around a piece of art already is just pretty cool to me. So.
Another thing, whose voice is that with your famous tag or drop?
The
DJ Burn one. Is that you or is that someone else? Or?
Nah, it was an old homie of mine named J.A. RP recently just passed out in Macon. But yeah, he had randomly on an independent album I got from him a long ass time ago, dog. The song breaks down the middle, it was like burn one, burn one. I took the Chronic, the match light from the Chronic and threw it under there, and it literally matched perfect, like right where the spaces were.
So yeah, how'd the collab with you and A$AP Rocky come about? How did that all form?
Man, it was kind of random. Actually, one of those people had sent me a record once running my Boulevard Street blog. It was just Rocky when it was A$AP. Yeah, it was just Rocky. And I was like, man, it's tight, you know what I'm saying? Like a dude from New York rapping over wah guitars. It's pretty swag, you know, I fuck with that. And then like, I'm gonna say maybe 5 months later, I was in New York trying to catch up with them. Didn't end up catching up with them. And they called me like a week later, like the week I got back, like, yo, you got 2 records on the Live Love A$AP tape. I was just trying to find y'all. I guess they had somehow found the beats on the internet. I'd open like a SoundClick.
Oh man.
Of all things, SoundClick. Shout out to SoundClick. And yeah, he found them on there, you know what I'm saying? And picked me up some old beats I threw up that I never thought I'd ever use. Like, there was just some old beats. I was like, well, I'll throw them up, lease them out, whatever.
How many times did that happen? Has that ever happened to anybody else?
Never again. Yeah, you can't count on that type of shit.
Yeah, that's just one of those.
It's cool when it does, you know.
You still uploading stuff on SoundClick?
No. I only uploaded those first 15 beats, and that was it. I never did any more.
Oh man, that's crazy.
It was cool, but then everybody's like, yo, Brian got beats for $100. I'm like, oh, cut this shit.
Oh man.
I have them for 100. The low, but not that. What's up, man? Thank you.
Alright, now with being a DJ as well as a producer, does the DJing help you realize like what's popping, or does that alter your beats into a certain way so when you give it to an artist you know what's popping in the streets at all?
Yeah, definitely. I think being a DJ helps you out a lot because I can go and play a record and see the response immediately. You know, if I drop something and it doesn't go right, you're like, maybe I can go this way, you know, like, it definitely gives you a vibe, because I think a lot of producers might be dope, but they don't really know what people want from them, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't understand, they've never hit a record and seen how a couple thousand people react to it, you know? So it's like, just having that edge and kind of knowing what kind of moves people, what sound does this, or what, you know, like, even from the whole cowbell thing, that comes from Trigger Man, you know what I'm saying, which is like a classic breakbeat, you know what I'm saying? So it's like just kind of having that foundation. It's really a foundation, that's what it is. It just gives you the edge to kind of know a little bit more, you know what I'm saying?
Man, pretty much it, man. Stevo agree about part. You and DJ Burn one, man. We appreciate your time. And good things to come from here, man.